Me is our semis industry model. Essentially, what we've done is we've opened up a bunch of different Daloopa models. We've copied and pasted the raw data into these models. In each of these fields captures the data that I want to track or you will want to track for semis. In this case, what we're trying to figure out is we want to take a look at inventory levels and inventory breakdown for every single semiconductor company over time. The rationale being, if a company is building a lot and not selling them, right, finished goods as a percent of inventory will be climbing over time, and the vice versa is true. Why that matters to our customers is because you want to know at the very first instance, if everyone is selling out all their inventory, but there is one particular company that is struggling, that is building up inventory, that becomes a very unique signal, because it tells you what's going to happen to gross margins in the next quarter. It also tells you about the competitive dynamics in the industry. The challenge with industry models for the longest time is updating them, right? Industry models drive a lot of value in your understanding of the competitive dynamics, but it's very hard to update. You have to open up every single company's filings, and you have to dive into all the footnotes in order to obtain the data. The value of an industry model often is speed. You want to know before everybody else. If you are able, if you can identify a semiconductor that is doing better, that is selling more, that is going to have gross margins inflect before anybody else realizes. And this is what Daloopa does. Once you have an industry model set up with the KPIs you care about, this process takes somewhere between 20 to 30 minutes by copying and pasting all the data. Going forward, your industry dashboard will always be updated. I'm going to come in to my entire model. I use our updating feature, and I can very, very quickly plug in the latest quarter. And as these companies report, you will be able to update your entire model with all the data. The moment a company reports, you can update it, right? You don't have to come to your industry model, weeks after the quarter ended and slowly grind through the process. You can keep updating it as every company reports, so you can always tell which of these companies are selling more inventory, are having better gross margins. And most importantly, you can build these charts that you see that we've built here, and you can very quickly see what's actually going on, right? In this case, you can see that Micron's inventories are coming down and finished goods are coming down, so they're selling stuff, right? The trend has changed. And you can basically also see that, wait a second, this trend has changed for Micron, but I don't really see the same trend change in every other semiconductor. And that is an interesting fact that you will want to know if you're a semiconductor specialist. And more importantly, you want to know at the point the data is available, not weeks after, which is traditionally what has been the practice.